I told you guys that things are not as clear as the days go by, and it can't get any clearer than this. The SEC has been serving us with lies from day one. And now someone spilled the beans. And that's not all. Things are just getting interesting. CoinMarketCap was hacked yesterday. And I hope you understand what it feels like to be a billionaire on CoinMarketCap yesterday. Today, you need to stick to this video to the bitter end to understand what is happening in the crypto world. So without further ado, let's roll that intro. What's up, guys? Welcome to MoneySide, your favorite crypto news channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. To my MoneySide fam, welcome back. Don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment in the section below if you find this video informative. Steven Narioff brings light into what is happening with the SEC and how they view the crypto world. Steven was working with Joe back in 2017, and he was helping determine utilities back in the day. Ripple Eye indulges Steven by asking the most crucial question. He goes on to ask and interpret, if decentralized is such a delicate matter, why can no one define it, or rather, why is it so loosely defined? Steven says that the decentralized concept was produced actually at the SEC. That's in complete contrast to exactly what the SEC has been saying, since they argue that they've taken zero action towards Bitcoin and Ethereum's utility concept, and everything said so far is just the personal opinion of the public. The SEC came up with a decentralization factor, and Steven came up with the utility concept. What's so important here is that the SEC is trying so hard to deny they've directly made this decision on Ethereum because they know outright it will affect the proceedings of their case against Ripple. Thanks to Steven, we now have the whole truth. Like I said, guys, the SEC can't hide their mishaps for long. And then there's this tweet that highlights again what the SEC pointed out in their briefs at the court. As Charles Gasparino says, breaking one of two at SEC Gov, now arguing it has not officially declared Bitcoin Ethereum compliant cryptos, according to testimony in the SEC v. Ripple. That appears to be a 180 from not just Bill Hinman's speech, but the regulatory approach of former chair Jay Clayton. At Gary Gensler, Spox. Okay, I don't get it. The same organization is now claiming that they never declared Bitcoin and Ethereum as not securities. What in the hell is happening here? This regulatory body isn't acting fair, and without a doubt, they are really lying through their teeth. You know why? Here's another tweet that points out their words. In this video, you'll hear clearly that the SEC chair at the time said that they've determined that Bitcoin is not a security. And when you continue to listen to what the SEC is saying, they will defend themselves by saying these are only views of individual people. What? The SEC comprises of different people with the same goal. So of course, as he says, we determined, not I determined, there's a big difference between those two sentences. Seems to me that the SEC should be the one on trial and not Ripple, because why would they go after a company when they themselves aren't clear about their decisions? If they wanted, they could go after Ripple, then they should have taken more time. It's as clear as day that the SEC is being used as a puppet to go after a crypto company, and they don't have any facts to support their decisions. If they did, then this case could have been over long ago. The SEC gave Ethereum and Bitcoin clarity, and William Hinman directly lied under oath, and they've committed perjury. And that's not all. They have total disregard to the harm that they are causing to Ripple. Imagine being stuck in court trying to defend themselves against a court case that's based off pure lies. Worst of all, XRP took a hit when the court case was filed, not to mention the losses Ripple has had to endure due to lack of trust from their investors. Frankly speaking, the SEC needs to apologize and compensate Ripple for this. They shouldn't be allowed to do what they are currently doing. As a matter of fact, is what the SEC is doing even legal? Now they've gone complete radio silent to go and cook up some brand new lies. Now, don't get me wrong. If I understood and found out that Ripple was actually the one at fault, I'd be the first one to raise the flag on this. And from my complete respect, I'd give the SEC the benefit of the doubt by trying that they are on the right side of the law. But thankfully, I didn't ignore my gut feeling, and I was right in the end. There's so much more that's happening behind the curtains that we have no knowledge of. But today, we've finally gotten wind of what is happening. The SEC is framing Ripple for a fault they didn't commit, so they can defend Ethereum and Bitcoin, but now they're on the red spot. To cover their asses, the SEC is willing to commit perjury just to ensure they win. Now tell me, is that fair? Or better yet, who's the SEC trying to protect? Do they even care about what the investors are going through? Because it clearly doesn't seem like it. I don't know for how long the regulatory body is planning on holding this false trial and mock the whole crypto community, but as time passes, their true intentions are brought to light. I can't wait to see what we get to uncover next in our day-to-day videos. Remember, please smash that subscribe button so I can constantly bring you up to speed on what is happening in the crypto world. But for now, let's take a nosedive into the technical analysis. No pun intended. The symmetrical triangle should break upward by February. Then that should take us to at least somewhere around $2.20, putting price action above the neckline. If it confirms solid support after that on a retest, I anticipate we may see $7 not long after. There's also a chance we have some crazy pump to $7 before the neckline retest. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. The retest before $7 is currently more probable. Anyways, after the retest, the journey then begins with a possible next resistance spot around $13 to $15. That could lead to a temporary trend reversal before finally heading to the $28 to $42 range. Now, this is all currently speculative, but my previous log chart that showed this cup and handle had the breakout move as high as $42, so I can't factor it out just yet. I will be taking profit long before reaching that target, though. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin. You take all these factors on the chart into consideration here. There are important determinations and conclusions to be taken out of this whole development. As when Bitcoin manages to complete this whole pattern again, the target zone of it will be between the $69,000 and $72,700 US range. Once this target zone has been reached, when the pattern finalizes anew, the situation needs to be appraised again. For now, it will be highly pivotal to watch how this orange box with the wave count within the box finally completes to come up with the further determinations and the further conclusions we could project in this case. It is highly important to keep patient and do not over-hesitate the market into a bearish scenario direction, as it is often the case in such patterns that the market first needs to find an appropriate trend before moving into the direction that it is set up for the market. So also with Bitcoin and its current setup forming, we will see how it completes and then come to further determinations. It will be an important journey ahead. As always, trade safely, guys. Be sure, do your own research. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below. Maybe you've got a prediction of the future of XRP and Bitcoin yourself. Let's have a conversation. As always, I thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and please click on that subscribe button. Turn on notifications too. That way you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next Money Side.